This is Jeff Hansen. He's going to do his speech on how to stop the burn from spicy food.
So 2 years ago, in my sophomore year of high school, my buddy Trevor and I had this really brilliant, stupid idea. We went out and got a ghost pepper, which is the hottest natural pepper on the earth. We decided we would split it in half and we'll both eat a portion. Really bad idea. And so we're in his house and in his kitchen, we pop them in our mouths. And now, burn is not the way I can describe it. If you just picture the word pain, that's what I was feeling. It was really bad. So I immediately ran to the sink and just started gulping down water naturally. And I noticed that that actually hurt more than it helped. So I heard a while previous that milk helps. So I rushed to the refrigerator and started pouring milk in, and it actually did help. Now my buddy Trevor and I, we're kind of like science nerds, math nerds. So an hour after the burn stopped, we decided to do a research on why this was happening. And I learned why A, spicy food is spicy, and also B, how to effectively stop the burn. So first of all, why spicy food is spicy? Now, interestingly enough, hot peppers, which is what they have in spicy food, believe it or not, has a chemical in it called capsaicin. Now, capsaicin is the primary reason why spicy food is spicy. According to Saife Tutunko, in a peer-reviewed article in the Journal of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, there are receptors in your mouth called transient vanilloid potential receptors 1. And for short, that's TRPV1 because that's a mouthful. Basically, these have the job of recognizing heat or acidity within the mouth. So if something pops in your mouth that's too hot, TRPV1 says, hey brain, it's hot, get it out, it's going to burn your mouth. Interestingly enough, capsaicin is chemically formed in a way that it activates TRPV1, almost miraculously. So what happens, what a lot of people would think is capsaicin goes in, TRPV1 says, hey, it's hot. That's not exactly how it works. In a study by Michelle Langslang and a couple of other scientists, they were studying mice and the epidermis layer on their paws, which is just the outer skin layer. And they were studying how they react to changes in temperature in their surroundings. And they were actually injecting this chemical called sphingosine-1-phosphate into their paws. Now, sphingosine-1-phosphate is very similar to capsaicin. It also activates the TRPV1, which is also found on your hands. And so they noticed when they injected the sphingosine-1-phosphate, it's a mouthful, I'm sorry, into the mice's feet, the mice became hypersensitive to temperature. So essentially, if they had like a metal surface that was hot, the mice would immediately jump off. If it was lukewarm, it was almost as if it was hot, and they jump off. Cool, they stayed on it. So in essence, capsaicin doesn't say, hey, it's hot. It makes the TRPV1 hypersensitive to heat. So the lukewarm temperature in your mouth actually seems extremely hot. So this is kind of interesting. When I drink water, when I had the ghost pepper, really bad idea, don't do it. It actually cooled down my mouth while the water was in, and then it made it worse. Now, why did it make it worse? And this is moving on to my second point, water. Don't drink water after eating spicy food. Water, it is water, obviously. Capsaicin is a hydrophobic molecule, basically meaning it doesn't mix with water, very similar to how oil and water don't mix. So when you drink the water, what it actually does is it pushes the capsaicin around, so it activates more and more of these TRPV1 receptors, which is not good. According to Encyclopedia Britannica's article, Human Nervous System, sub-article, pain, the intensity of pain is directly coordinated to how many receptors have been activated. So as water spreads around that capsaicin, more receptors are activated, higher the pain. So that is why we shouldn't drink water, because it activates more receptors, increases the pain, and spreads the pain around to more portions of the body. So instead of drinking water, what do you drink instead? And the answer is milk. And many of you have probably heard that before, but why is milk the answer? First of all, milk is a cool substance. If you keep it hot, it spoils quickly, so it's cold. So when you drink it, it lowers the temperature in your mouth, making the TRPV1 say, oh, it's not hot in here. But once the milk leaves, of course, it's going to be hot. But there's a chemical inside milk called casein. It's actually a protein. And casein is what's called a lipophilic protein. This is basically, in generic terms, fat-loving. It's, in essence, what casein does is it binds to other fat-like molecules or hydrophobic molecules like capsaicin. So when you got a whole bunch of capsaicin in your mouth activating TRPV1 receptors, you drink the milk and the casein goes around, grabs onto that capsaicin, and when you swallow, it kind of flushes out the capsaicin from your system, relieving you of all that pain and intensity. So in summary for my speech, capsaicin is the primary molecule within hot peppers that causes the burn within spicy food. And this primarily happens because it makes your mouth, the TRPV1 sensors, more hypersensitive to heat. And so that's why it causes that. So it's not the heat, it's not causing heat, it's just sensing the heat different. You do not want to drink water because it spreads around the capsaicin, makes the burn a little bit hotter, but it does relieve the pain temporarily as it cools your mouth. And finally, milk is the way to go because it not only cools down the temperature of the mouth, but on top of that, it gets rid of a lot of the capsaicin. So next time you guys eat spicy food, please drink milk instead of water. Do you have any questions?
So if you damage the sensors in your mouth, can you not feel the pain of burning?
Technically, yes. If you kill all those sensors, you wouldn't be able to feel the pain. But at the same time, if you ate something super hot, you wouldn't be able to notice super hot. You know?
You could do physical damage then.
You could do some serious physical damage. If you ate something hot, it would burn your mouth. So,
You
you know.
know it. Feel sorry for those poor mice.
Yeah.
Injected.
Kind of sad.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Is that why capsaicin that we can feel it, like you can feel it in your hands too, and you can rub your eyes, and because we can pick it up and we can pass it around to our bodies too.
Yeah, TRPV1 receptors are in any mucus gland, and your hands get sweaty, you know, mucus glands
and
there.
you go to wipe your eye, and,
So
I
that's
did that
pepper
one.
spray filled with capsaicin.
and that's why it works so well. Interesting. Other questions? That was really intriguing. That was very fun.